Welcome to Mini Models and what I'm going to call the first installment of Open Palooza. Now, what you see before you are the cars from the haulers, what are they called? Team Transport set. And I've been lucky enough to find a whole set of the recent ones in Les Boutiques de Target, in a Target, which was a miracle to me because honestly, the Target employees have told me there are people who come in specifically asking for the Hot Wheels cars, and they oblige. They give the people like free reign of the case, so this stuff never really shows up on the shelf. So I happened to find a set of 4. They must have just opened a case, and whoever took a set must have left the other set on the shelf or something. Found it on a Sunday morning. I'm only really interested in the Snake and Mongoose. They were the only ones I hoped to purchase. I went ahead and purchased the other 2 on a whim, thinking I would open them, but I'm actually not. I'm going to end up either trading if I can, or I might just pop them over onto the eBay. And speaking of eBay, that's where I managed to snag this sucker, which, you know, I paid a hefty premium for. I think I ended up paying $18 including shipping, where, you know, these aren't cheap in the store, mind you, but I paid what I consider too much money for this. But I really like the Porsche on this one, and the Volkswagen. I'm a sucker for that, these pickup trucks. I never saw one of these until I moved to California. Let's see if I can manage to get this box open on the first try. I'm terrible at opening blister packs. Anyway, here it goes. See how nice it looks in the blister pack? You purists are gonna hate me for this. It's okay, it's already bent on the corner here, and see, now it's really bent. Oh, too bad. The art card was, yeah, I kind of like the art on that. I might actually try to save that art, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. And I did pretty good on this one, I think. I got it ripped right at the bottom. It's because they gave me a head start with that. Let's get rid of the box. I'm gonna have a pile of boxes by the end of the time I film today. And we'll rip this out of here. I should get my turntable out, I think, or maybe not. And also I should aim the camera down a little bit. You like my little white dots over there? I gotta aim my lights a little better too. Let's see, that's kind of cool. Yeah, I've actually thought about getting someday, like when I don't have 2 kids to tow around, getting a Beck Speedster to emulate this kind of car. I don't have the kind of money to buy a real one, of course. I'm getting out of focus since I put it on manual focus. Sorry about that. It's a very, very nice. This is like how I remember Hot Wheels, being, you know, all metal and nice and heavy. I understand they have to make sacrifices for the money to keep them $1. I wouldn't mind paying $2 for a Hot Wheel if they stayed all metal for all the Hot Wheels, but it is what it is. That's your Porsche right there, and there's your van. That let's see if I can figure out how it just slides. There we go. The transport. It's a little thing on the side that I don't know, I'll read it when it gets into the actual video and I can zoom in, because my eyes are not that great. I am extremely nearsighted, and then also I don't see things that are small that well anymore. So when I get around to customizing Hot Wheels cars, I'm gonna have to go to Harbor Freight and get myself one of those little magnifying dealies. So there we go, a Transporter T1 pickup truck, and we're gonna move on to the Plymouth Duster Funny Car Retro Rig. Those are 2 different names, and I made it sound like it's all one. Once again, some really nice artwork on this card. I zoomed the camera down so that I can't really see it now, but I might try to save the artwork on that too if I can rip this right. Let's do it. If I were really smart, I would open these 3 different times and make 3 different videos out of it, but I'm not that smart. That's okay. Let's pop this sucker out of here without dropping it. That's got a nice hefty feel to it. I like that. I like that retro rig because it looks like trucks that I remember from being a kid, even though it's not really branded. I mean, it's not a Ford. The focus is killing me. You know, it's not a Ford, it's not a Chevy, it's not a Dodge, but it sort of looks like it could be any of them. It kind of looks more like a Dodge than anything else to me. This bed does not tip, and this is a metal base but plastic body, and I'm fine with that. I think this is metal. Yeah, that's metal, but the back part of it's plastic. I like the tampos, I like the details. Tom McEwen, Mongoose, I can read that because I know what it says already. And we'll set that sucker down. Let's take a look at the funny car. Does it have a prop? It does have a prop. I love that. Does it open far enough for the prop? I'm scared to open it enough for the prop because I'm afraid of breaking the body. Yeah. Supposedly the prop fits in there, but I can't get the prop that far up, so we're just going to do that. I don't want to break it. So there we go. There is the, put the focus back on the right way. There is the Mongoose and its hauler. This one is the 72 Plymouth Cuda funny car and the retro rig in yellow. This one is, of course, Don Prudhomme's Snake. See if I can get it open as easily as I did the other two. And the answer is looking like no. Come on. There we go. Get rid of that and pop it out of the plastic. Boom. There we go. This one, oddly enough, opened right up. Now I can put the prop where it goes. There we go. That plastic body on the back of this and metal body on this. It's funny because when I looked at this in the store behind the plastic, just looking at it in the blister pack made it almost look like this car was going to be made out of plastic, but it's indeed die cast. It's a really well done die cast. This one's a little loose on its base, a little wobbly, but that's okay. It's not going down a track. That sucker is staying on a display shelf. So there we go. Once again, we've got the let's display it with the maybe not. Let's display it with the body up. Like that. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Thanks for watching. I'll be opening some more cars over the next several videos. And until next time, stay weird and stay out of the comfort zones.